Welcome to Tech Tuesday. Today, drinking a little bit of controversy stout, but I figured it would be okay since everyone in this world seems to be becoming a little bit more calm about the situation. I got myself a clean glass. And get in today's topic. So there may be a lot of serious things going on in this world, but what's not so serious, but serious to some, is the new Series Xbox One S. So let's talk about PC versus Xbox, and what do you think you should buy? Not a bad stout. But let's get into the serious question here today. Should you buy an X1 Series S or X, or should you build yourself a computer? Can you build an Xbox PC killer? No. I'll tell you right now, no. You cannot do that. Absolutely not. Not for the price that they're offering. They are offering an amazing price, $500. You can't beat that. Not at all. But what you can consider is the parts you buy or the parts you have laying around in your old PC, you might be able to upgrade them for either the same price or better. A few other things I want you to consider is I'm not really sure they are trying to sell Xbox One consoles anymore. I think they more or less want to try to sell you on the games and the services. Why do you ask? Well, they're realizing that there's a movement toward games in general. They screwed up 4 years ago, and I've been trying to fix that image when they thought the console was supposed to be the center of the household. Well, that's no more. Nope, I will tell you right now, that is no more. They are now trying to get you just to play games. Buy their games, own their games, subscribe to their subscriptions. You got Game Pass, xCloud, all that. And what does that come down to? Well, that comes down to you having more fun playing games. But that brings me to another question. Should you buy an Xbox Series console? Well, my honest opinion, no. If you are a PC gamer and you like playing games, I think Xbox is absolutely going to have your interest in heart. They are going to do everything they can to get you to buy those games or subscribe to their services to play those games with xCloud and just owning the game on your PC. Now they also, which I don't know if you know, latest news, they're coming out with a stick. They'll work with xCloud, allowing you to plug it into your TV, stream through xCloud. If you have the subscription, you're all set. Boom, bang, you can play those games. But let's talk about an Xbox PC build equivalent. Like I said, you cannot build an Xbox Series S or an Xbox Series X for the price you can buy it with their services. I mean, the fact that you can just $30 a month, get the Xbox Series S and get all the Game Pass and xCloud subscriptions and everything like that, there's no way you can beat their price on that. However, the difference between a PC and an Xbox is you buy it, you're done. Now with a PC, PCs are component-based gaming systems where you can swap pieces out here and there, upgrade, and make your PC potentially faster and better than that Xbox Series X will be in 2 years. Now, if they go down the route where they're trying to get you to play xCloud and stuff like that, that might be a different story. Or if they come out with a console every year, which they may. I can't say to that, but I think they might be looking at that option. And if they are, well then you would be forking out $500 or so every single year. And you won't need to do that with a PC. You upgrade your graphics card every 2 years. You will be able to save money because there are more people willing to buy computer-based systems than are buying gaming consoles. Gaming's gaming. Work machines are work machines. People need computers. Seems like a better option. Another thing you need to take into consideration is whether or not you care about 4K, 8K. If it's just 1080p gaming, you're good. Just build a PC and you're fine. Yes, is it a benefit? It's great. It's awesome. It's fun. But you lose frames. I mean, look at Trevor. He'll tell you frames are more important than quality. Yes, quality does matter, but not extreme quality. And 4K and 8K are extreme quality. You don't necessarily need that. And I think if you look at the fact that Xbox is coming out of the Stream Stick, they're kind of thinking the same thing. They're thinking that you want the games. And if you really care about the quality, you will buy an Xbox Series X. And if you buy an Xbox Series X, it means you have a 4K TV, 4K monitor, and you have money to buy it. But not everyone has that. And $500 is not a bad deal. Don't get me wrong, it is a great deal. You should buy it if you have the money. However, think twice. If you have a PC in the house, and you only have to dump $300 to $400 into that PC to make it play your game at 1080p at 144 hertz, it's not a bad deal. I would go for that. In fact, I don't even care about how fast the frames are. I just want to play for fun. Number 2 is if you have a 3700X in your computer that is comparable to the Xbox Series X, that means that that processor will do exactly what the Series X does. All you do is pair that up with a good graphics card and you're set to go. I don't think you should buy an Xbox Series X if you have 3700X. Number 3, cases can cost money, but again, if you already have a case, you save right there for a computer. However, power supplies are really high right now, and that could be a potentially issue if you have to upgrade your power supply to run a 3070 or a 3080. That would be a potentially a big hit, and you might want to think, well, maybe I get rid of my computer, I just use it for what it is, and get an Xbox Series S, and then that would be, I guess, okay. But I still just have a hard time wrapping my head around buying one of those consoles when you know Xbox is going to release most all the games on their Windows Store. You know that Steam and Epic Games will have some of these games as well. It just doesn't make sense to me. This world is becoming out of console-based systems and more into PC gaming, because PC gaming is more upgradable, more expandable, more versatile versus consoles. I guess the big question comes down to, do you have money? Do you like to do things on the cheap? On this channel, we like to do things on the cheap. We tend to try to get the limited edition consoles, the cool ones, the cool, crisp looking, awesome ones with a little bit of unique noises to them, because we don't like to waste our money on blah, which all the first come Xboxes have always been blah. I own a Gears of War Xbox S. My first console was a Call of Duty console. My brother, Trevor, the gaming guy, he has a really cool Forza Motorsports console. And then my son has the Minecraft console. If you want to see any of these consoles quickly put up, I can just throw all of them consoles on Tech Tuesday or something. Just let me know. Maybe I'll do that. It's a great idea. Maybe I actually will do that. But if you are interested, leave a comment. Back to the point. Should you buy an Xbox Series X or S? Yes, you should. If you have money. If you're not a PC gamer. And if you want 4K and 8K gaming at a reasonably cheap price. But no, if you don't care about 4K, if you don't care about 8K, if you don't own those the TVs or monitors, if you are a builder and you know how to swap out and sell parts and on your PC and just simply save money that way. If you want better than an Xbox, because the 3090 is way better than an Xbox. 3080 potentially could be way better than the Xbox Series X. Should you buy one? Yes. Should you not buy one? Yes. I guess it depends. That's my opinion for this week. Hope I helped you out a little bit. I'm Tristan, and Tag, you're it. That was a weird color for a stout. It's kind of like blonde, interesting, ale. I don't know. It's beer though.